I'm here. I'm here. Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, and we've got some more Last Epoch for you today. Probably not going to be too chatty today. Still got a pretty bad migraine, and so we're just gonna do some Last Epoch endgame progress and go along with that. Marvel Man coming with the OMG finally. Thank you for proving you're first in chat. See the new announcement, April 17th launch date for Season 2 now? Yeah, I saw they pushed it back. Just sad. But, I mean, that's all they can do. Great and Gnome, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well also. Thank you for the lurker raid. And Vald, same to you. Rare Marvel Man at the beginning and getting the OMG. Dang, yeah. You had the 4th and the 7th off, and you're looking forward to the day streams. Oh, yeah. That sucks, Marvel Man. Sorry to hear it. Alright. Let's go ahead and get in game. Let's make sure... Yeah, everything's broadcasting right. Okay. So, what do we got going? Oh, I should probably open up a window with this other stuff in it. So we want Tunk Lab. Yeah, probably this as well. There we go. So, gear-wise, what are we looking for at this point? We are still looking for a Legacy of the Quiet Forest. So we do still want to find COF belts. Or maybe we head to Fall of the Empire once we get it empowered. We have a Death Rattle. We have Phantom Grips. A pair of good Phantom Grips, actually. Silver Frond might be okay, but we've got the Phantom Grips already, so I think we're fine. Stormcarved... Oh, no, we need to go get the Stormcarved Testament first. Yeah, I think so. Alright. What's my filter look like? Got the idols. Oh, are these still looking for the right affixes? That's types. Main crit, haste, totem damage. Yeah, we're looking for all the right ones. All right, we were working through Spirits of Fire. It's the last one before we can empower. Oh, I may want to go over to the circle, though. Just to trigger the other two. Should also probably go to the COF area. Okay, yeah, both those are lit up. This one's not lit yet. Let's go ahead and go... Easier to go this way. And look for new prophecies. so we're looking for belts. Weapons. Do belts go in the north? I think they do. Guess we want idols as well. Search through here first, though. It's Black Sun. 8 Weaver's Will item. That seems kind of low. Deaths of bosses. 3 times unique armor. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if belts are in here. Accessories, idols. Just say armor? Yeah. And if I remember right on the filter, belts do count as armor. Yes. I want to make sure I was remembering that right. Let's see here. Age of Winter at 160. Fall of the Outcasts. Death of an Exiled Mage can be done 3 times. So that's basically 3 unique body armors. 500 apiece. So that's a little better of a deal. And I said Fall of the Outcast is where I wanted to go, right? But that was Fall of the Empire. Okay. Let's grab the Exiled Mage one. Come on, belts. Not helmets. We are going to be fighting Lagan quite a bit, so let's go get these 5 unique helmets. There's boots. Stolen Lance at 120. Exalted Gloves from Stolen Lance. Helmets from Exiled Mage. Let's get the Exalted Helmets. We're still looking for a helmet upgrade. There's a belt. Stolen Lance at 120. Alright, I guess we could work on Stolen Lance for a little bit. Seems like it keeps wanting to give us stuff in there. Diamond Matrons 3 times, 2 Exalted Helms. At 240. Unique gloves from Black Sun, which we are going to need to do for an upgraded blessing. Let's go with the Exalted Helms, though. Again, it's a little cheaper. That's Exalted Belts. Not what I'm looking for. Let's kill a boss for 5 unique boots. That could be good. 6 unique gloves for an Exiled Mage. Let's go for the boots. Man, hard to find a belt prophecy. Down to 25. Exiled Mages at 100 corruption. Could do that. Kill a Shade of Orbis for 2 Exalted Helms. Actually, I'd rather do that. Helms again. At 120, probably not. Void Horrors for body armor. Or Lies for boots. Let's go with the Void Horrors. And there's another Belt Prophecy. We'll pick that up when we have the points. It's Fall of Empire. $150 corruption though, sus. That's fine. We can manage. Okay. We've only got a little bit of stability so far. Oh right, we're gonna go up to that unique node. How do I even play this? Desecrated Flesh, okay. Prophecy fulfilled. That's just armor, elemental damage, and minus throwing. Maybe? Throwing attack speed, cooldown recovery as the implicit, crit avoid, strength. That I could see that being useful. Healing effectiveness, no. Throwing damage, and that. They're throwing a lot of throwing items at me. A minion amulet with throwing damage, probably not. Let's also make sure that belts are still on our COF list. Yeah, belts. Very nice. Grab that. Ooh, +4 to summon. That's a tier 7 summon Storm Crow. Okay. Mana regen. Stun chance. That's a war cry. 24% movement speed. Very nice. That'll be good for someone. 18 vitality. That's good health, but probably not what we're looking for. Low on hit, stun chance. Okay, it's +3 to Maelstrom. Nice. stun chance. That is a COF belt. And some tornado. Alright. That is this area done. Okay, good luck to us. It's our last rune of Ascendance. Come on. Nope. Azural's Fury. Alright, the False Water Fury thing. Let's see here. Let's get that Warcry Shard. And Summon Wolf. And Tornado. There we go. There we go. All right. Next to that unique item. Merchant's Cache. Nothing. Full of items, nothing I wanted. Summon void squirrels! Yes! A Harbinger victim here. Poison and bleed? Nah. Alright, what do you got? Aberrant Call, huh? Minion health. Would be nice to have that for Wraiths. But none of these other things are really going to give us anything. So let's just challenge him. Once our form is available again. There we go. Sulfur Bastion Key. Melee crit on a mace. Night chance on hit. No on the shield. Nothing too special there. Spell damage for totems. Interesting. I could see that as a possibility. What shield? Thornshell. The attunement shield. Dex now. Chronicle the Dam with 1 LP. Okay. So a couple of minion items. Wraiths and Wandering Spirits. Go. Next, cash and then up to XP probably. Strike chance, melee leech, nah. What do we got? Boulder fists, last laugh, a helmet that's not really gonna do us any good. Yeah, we'll just challenge. Oh, I heard that. Poison damage. Freeze rate. Maybe. And maybe. Alright, let's go after that lizard. I hear you. Alright. What all we get over here? A bunch of shards and a Chains of Aluros. Need to seal the Savage Gate up here. Oh, there was a shrine, though. Let's go get that shrine. Assassin Shrine, alright. Bastion key, very nice. Forgot what the benefits of Banish is. Banish means you don't fight the guy. You just dismiss that entire selection. Useful if you are in a hurry and just want to get a new set of items in there, or you don't want those items at all. Also useful in hardcore a little bit if you're just looking to only fight the stuff you have to and not run the risk that you end up in a fight that kills you by accident. Got an amulet. Hey, Tricady. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. On time again. You sure you're okay? I'm not okay. I have a pretty bad migraine. Necrotic explosions. Let's go. Hope you're doing well, though. Ooh, we are out of unique space. Yep. Four. Go uniques and legendaries. And I'm going to make a category for them. Do that. Oh, right, I have to do it like this. I thought I could drag and drop those. Guess not. Can I do it from here? No. Guess it keeps you from accidentally losing a tab. There we go. Want to explain it? Hope you're late again tomorrow. Thanks, Tricady. You're pretty decent yourself? That's good. Wait, you're decent? Is there something wrong with you right now? As Vald says, got him. Alright, desecrated flesh. That's easy. Ooh, idols. Resistance. All of them resistance. Okay. And throwing damage. It's okay. But no, probably not. Health on kill. Yeah, just what we need. Alright, what do we got here? Minion on a scepter, lightning and dot. Oops. It's a tier 4, that's a tier 2. Might be able to make that into a lightning something. With a scepter... Yeah, maybe. And we got the pebbles set. And we got a Dragorath's Claw. Didn't take the lightning totem. Mighty Raptor Helm, huh? It's just strength on it. Ooh, almost a 78. Why don't we go this way instead? Go shards and shards. Yeah. I didn't even check to see what we were at, though. What do we got here? Wild Gate. Alright. We got a Harbinger victim there, and we already know where the gate's at. Yeah, let's empower that. Why not?
My vengeance is eternal.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Crit multi.
Impossible.
That was really fast.
No room.
No room. Sure, you got room. So that is a staff with exalted minion spell. It's got void damage and melee fire on it, though, also. But it's also got a +1 to all minion skills. Well, it's more minion spell damage than I've got on my current staff. So if we can even do anything remotely good with those other affixes, we're going to be in a good spot. And a belt that we can try to roll again if we have a shard. Nothing we're going to break down. No, we have not picked up another shard. Alright, let's try to roll on this horned staff. So I would like to chaos this melee fire. Actually, no. Let's first do this. Is it? Suffixes, please. Okay. Minion melee and spell. There we go. Oh, I only have 3 of that shard. That's not good. Okay. That's almost as good as the melee and spell that I currently have. Yeah, I just rolled a point lower. And then I've got a tier 7 on the other one. So let's take the melee fire and try to reroll it into something better. Melee cold. No, thank you. Let's try again. Melee void. Alright, let's try on this. Melee crit. Melee lightning. Come on. Damage over time. That doesn't really help us, but... Alright, let's try to reroll this. Lightning damage. And no more fortune potential. Oh well. Still, like, we lose cast speed, but we get better minion damage. And we get +1 to all of our minion skills. So that will probably just... Oh, I could have torn this staff down to get more melee and spell shards. Whoops. Oh well. I'm gonna do that now, though. Let's make sure we get all those shards. Oh, there's no forging potential on it. We just have to randomize it. Alright. We want those minion shards. There's 6 of them total hanging out here. Got 2 out of the 6. Lovely. And not even the 2 we wanted. Okay. That should give us, yeah, more skills. Although, let's get out of here. Go. Okay. Let's take a look at Bina's build. See if he has a suggestion for this skill going this high. 26 on Thorn Totem. Oh, he has Thorn Totem all the way to 29. Okay. Okay, so he's taking this to a 3rd point. Speed and range for the thorns makes sense. On the storm totem... he's putting a 4th point into here. Alright. On Spriggan form... he's got that at 25 as well. So 1, 4, 1, 4, 4. Oh, this needs to go back up to 5. That's what we were missing. So now we have all the armor that we were supposed to have. And for the summon Spriggan, he has that up to 25 as well. Oh, he puts another point into Aura of Life. Okay, makes sense. And now if we get any more points, it's kind of whatever we want on all of these, right? Yeah, all of these. It's whatever we want. Where would we get more points? can kind of always maintain on a horned staff, most likely. He doesn't have us switching out at any point, does he? Yeah, horned staff the whole time. The helmet is also going to be just an exalted piece. Everything else is legendaries eventually. On the helmet, we can get plus to summon Thorn Totem. Which we have +1, so we could get 3 more from that. Where are we getting our other pluses to the Storm Totems then? Or to the Thorn Totems then? Because we're already at the amount that suggests. Yeah, no idea where I'm getting that extra from. Oh. This is totem armor and lightning resist. What was this? Oh, this is the lightning blast frostclaw thing. Oh. Must be out of space over here. Kind of. Can't wait to see the new sorting stuff. Because I really dislike that flat sorting. Or the single wide sorting, I guess. It's the best way to look at it. Yeah, that can go there. That can go there. And the idols. Both of those are res. And let's get that chaos bolt. Yeah. Yeah, we'll head up to the Exalted Helms. That sounds great. I thought it was going to be safe to take a drink of coffee there. Not used to enemies right at the beginning of the area. Ambush, okay. Yeah, level up. There's a mage over there, and we got our ambush. Yeah, let's come up here and get this shrine. Ooh, that's a bunch of stuff that dropped. Very nice. Go prophecies. Alright, we got the rogue acid flask body armor. We got some 1 LP snowdrift. Some morning frost. Transient rest. Very nice. Yeah, that's one current mana gained as ward when you stop moving. Bunch of resistances. Some movement speed. Level 52, but you can make use of it. Not on this character, but other characters could. Titan Heart with an LP, very nice. Is it better than my current one? More health. Less armor. Yeah, I think that's fine. Kind of sucks having less baseline armor, because it's already pretty low armor as it is. I don't know if the extra 5% health is going to make up for it, though. Let's see how much health that actually gives us. So 1485 health and 19% armor. So it's about 50 more health and 1% less armor. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. Yeah, that's fine. Probably put something on that sometime soon. What level is that? That's a 41. 14. No LP on that one. Alright, yeah, we need to find these with some LP. Alright, not bad at all. Strength on there. CSA. Damage for storm crows. Let's grab those shards. Aspect of the boar duration. Probably grab the shards for that too. Traversal skill, but only a tier 2. Alright. That was another one of these for when we get more runes. And let's get our level up. Okay, we went to the 5 points there. We were putting points into Beastmaster now. Okay, we can go helmets and then unique or set boots. Sure. Arena. Holy meteors. And we just stand here. And that's it. Really lucky when you get one of those holy meteor shrines. They will do some work for you. These initial kills, yep, dropped a couple of items. Alright. Resist, threshold, resist, attunement, totem crit strike chance. Doesn't have summon thorn totem on it though. Be unlikely we could turn that other one into summon thorn totem. May take it for the shards though. Yeah. Let's take that one for the shards. Armor, dex, strength, but it has plus to earthquake. Exalted earthquake. Alright. You, we want shards from. Same with you. And we'll keep the exalted earthquake. I always forget how nice that is. Throwing area, all resists, movement speed, potion slots, plus to throwing attacks. Then throwing an acid flask consumes a potion in order to throw an additional flask that deals 107% more damage. And I believe that that also triggers any effects that are on... actually, maybe not. Do the on potion ones say on potion use? And I believe potion consumption is different than potion use. Yeah. So it doesn't trigger potion use items. Guess that would be too much. Oh, Marvel Man, are you still there? Hey, another arena. Let's go. You are? Did you get a chance to check out the new rogue skill that's coming with the second season? See some of the video that was going out for that? In your chat, haven't fully looked. Is it a falconer or blade dancer? It is a new marksman skill. It is a thrown dagger skill. Yeah. So finally you can play a non-blast knives marksman and still feel okay. I got a set. Boo. Give it a gander if you remember. Yeah. There's some good videos out there. But yeah, it can basically throw in like a circle around you, and it has a couple of different damage type conversions. Okay, let's go XP. Yeah. Now you guys said replace your motherboard at the same time as your CPU. Not sure if you'll have the funds for both with your patients, especially having to pay taxes. Well, the reason why I say that is that the range of CPUs that you can install is limited by the tech on the particular motherboard. So an older motherboard can only, in general, install older processors. So while you might be able to upgrade within a small range without changing your motherboard, you'll be paying about the same amount for that processor as you would be paying for a better processor with a newer motherboard. So maybe a new MOBO first. That's the catch-22 with motherboard processor. You could go with a newer motherboard, but in order to have a newer motherboard that can still use your old processor, you may have to not use one of the newer motherboards, which may still, again, limit what processors you can use. But it's worth looking into. There might be motherboards out there that can support both your old processor and the current generation of processors. Got desecrated fleshes we're looking for. Oh, right, we have... No, we don't have prophecies for those anymore. In fact, we should probably go get more prophecies at some point. Okay, that's melee fizz and fire damage on a minion and bleed item. Yeah, probably not. Let's get this guy. Okay, he's down. Let's get you. Glyphs of Despair. Not what we're looking for, though. Plus a Spriggan form on that. Shred armor. It's got cast speed on it. It's a wand, though. But cast speed's good. And it's probably a tier 7. Ooh, Guardians. Eh. Not as exciting as it could have been. Alright, let's keep heading to that mage. I like that the mage and mobs will fight each other. Ooh, static shell. Always nice. What do we got? Throwing damage ring with throwing attack speed on it too? Okay. It's not too shabby. What do we got here? Ooh, tier 4 of the minion damage affix. Crit multi. Alright, let's go get this guy. health on that. Oh, and I saw that there was a Harbinger victim nearby. Oh, that's a Rune of Ascendance I see there as well. There we go. Okay. Spell crit. Mana regen. Poison chance. Chance to ignite. Exalted health. Frailty. Lightning resist. And chance for Maelstrom. I can grab that. Sure, we'll grab the health sash. Alright. Let's try this with that Rune of Ascendance. Come on, no whammy. That is a Legacy of the Quiet Forest with 1 LP. Look at that. Mid-range roll on the armor. Good roll on the rage gain. There we go. Sweet. Doing lunch, so you're closing the phone bit? No problem. Have a good lunch, Marvel Man. Okay. That's really good. We lose a little bit of minion damage, but that's alright. Poison and void resist are both covered by this. Perfect. And we gain some more survivability, and that's the rest of our sustain, I think. Alright, we don't need that belt anymore then, and we can take away this rule. Yeah, because there's no uniques that we need to be rolling. I guess we could roll boots. Try to get a Terra's Path with LP on them. Yeah, why not? Nah, let's save the runes for something later. Okay. Parry and mana. Okay. Let's go again.
Lightning cracks! Suck and burn! Next time, you will perish!
Nope, I heard that. Off I go. Chasing a lizard. Oh, this is a big lizard. Dang it. Get another one. Okay. Resist, resist, resist. Boots with strength on them. We got a whole bunch of set items out of that. Last Gift of the Mountain, Halvars.
No room.
Last bears.
No room.
Philatras. Alright, that's a tier 7 attunement. Dot. Okay, I could see that. Mana. Damage leech. Fire damage. Fire and fizz. And dot on an amulet. Very nice. Alright. I'll apply the tomes of XP. These away. Oh, not that. We'll hold on to this. It's not a great one to throw onto Legacy, but maybe we will later. Almost close enough to be able to use this. Still not great rolls on there, but... Actually, no, we would lose... Yeah, we don't want either of these now. Let's try to specifically get those minion affixes. There we go. There we go. What's this got? Minion health, cooldown recovery. It's actually a better one, but leave those both in place. Let's go for idols, I think. Another arena. Ice Beetle, best pet in the game. And what do we got here? Arcing Shrine. Very nice. Oh. I guess our totems kept us healed through that.
Not die
Okay, yeah, with that belt it's a little ridiculous. Makes arena a lot easier. I guess this is what bosses are gonna be like, except for when avoiding mechanics. Okay. Grab a bunch of that cash. Cast Avalanche Boulder, increase minion crit. Are any of these actually spells? Yeah, Spirit Thorns is. Okay, and Thorn Shield is. Maybe. Just some resistance stuff. Vitality's nice on that, but we're not using links. Oh, that's actually a good one if we're going healing effectiveness sentinel. Usually want a bunch of those. Okay, is that better than what we're using? Minion melee attack speed, minion critical strike chance. Critical strike for totems. Okay, it's not. We'll keep it over here just because. Oh, I should look at my resistances. Because right now we're using necrotic and a void. Do we need those? We do. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, that void resist did not cover for everything else. That's got a little bit of void, but no more forging potential. Yeah, we need to replace this helmet at some point. Do we have Thorn Totem shards? But I can just check here. No, we don't. Wow. Has it really been that rare? Crazy. So we haven't found any other helmets with summon thorn totems on it. That can't be true. I guess it is. Because these uniques are not going to be... These are all like probably reflect uniques. Or thorns uniques. Yeah. Soulgate, huh? Alright. Let's go. Oh, I saw that. Key? Yep, Lightless Arbor. Must have been something that started following us. This is probably going to be an ambush. Oh, yeah. I was like, we've got a long time without finding what we were looking for. Alright. next? No, we don't need a next. Let's go grab some prophecies. We're at 406, right? Yeah, 406. That's not what I wanted to do. That. Let's hit the right keys. I guess we don't need to look for belt stuff anymore. Let's see about getting better idols then. 280 monolith for smolitarians. 240 for runes of shattering. Giant scorpions for hybrid health. I'll take that. What do we got? Shade of Oribus for 7 idols. 150. We could do that. That's a 4 times. What do we got here? Refinement, shattering, shaping. That's at 250, but we are going to be doing a lot of Lagan. These are glyphs of hope at 110. Probably end up doing a lot of Emperor corpses. Let's go runes of refinement though. Okay, and I'm gonna want that once we have enough points. The unique idols isn't that bad of a choice either. Does Bina use a unique idol? No, he doesn't. Alright, back we go to the end of time. Wait a minute. Did I click the wrong thing? Spirits of Fire. Okay, there we go. Alright, ash-covered Majelka, first quest, let's go. Alright, what do we got here? It's a tier 7. That's dot and poison and lightning pen. Yeah, not that. Healing effect, melee damage, lightning resist. That guy came running up on us fast. It was his mistake. Alright, let's go save the trader. Which I believe we can go this way. Hey, level 79. Okay. Tell him to get out of here. Let's get another Ursine Strength. We take less damage from nearby enemies once again.
Yes?
I'm ready. And they're dead. Magma Caverns. Alright. Oh, this place. Alright, let's look at what we dropped here. We can attract all the monsters from everywhere, apparently. Throwing attack speed might be good. That's got earthquake on it. That's got a tier 7. Cold damage. Maybe? I could probably do something with that. Then these ones, chill, shock, health. Another lizard? Ooh, Rune of Ascendance. Very nice. Melee damage, cold damage, fire pen. It's all over the place. Minion health, melee void, endurance thresh. And over here. That was rude. Did his item drop over here? Guess it did. Ooh, a 20 Weaver's Will Cradle of the Erased? It's pretty nice. Won't be exploring it on this character, but it is very nice. And that one's done. On to the next. Oh, prophecy. And I see a shrine up there. Let's go. Zoom. Okay, that's another 2 down. Shrine's probably going to be done by the time we get over there, but maybe not. Oh no, we made it. Excellent. Resistance, not bad. I have a better void resist now. Ten, 9, 11, 11. Dang. Okay. Why did I... Oh, because it's a tier 7. It's like, why did I pick that up? Throwing attack. We're going to take that one apart. Oh. Our exalted... must be nearly full, yep. Actually, put that there. There we go. Actually, we're going to tear that apart. So, still leaves us a little bit of space. Alright, and the Caldera of Souls. It is time. Last non-empowered boss.
Embrace the flame. You eternal flame. Era burn to ash. Embrace the flame. Erupt. You will be snuffed out. Be engulfed. Burn eternal flame. My soul burns.
And there he is. Oh, this guy.
Ash is all they deserve.
Oh.
Ashes to ashes! Drink before me!
Yeah. Don't want to be anywhere near that guy. Flat armor, increased fire damage, armor while channeling. Flat armor for sure. Thank you very much. Okay, what do we get? We got a Harbinger Eye. Very nice. Opens the gate at the Shattered Road. To reach Shattered Road, one must prove their strength against a Harbinger. Right-click to open the map at the Shattered Road. We got a Boulder's Wrath. Very nice. Some glyphs. Sanctum Key. Alright. And it's telling us we need to go to the Shattered Road now. But we also need to go open up Empowered. Alright. Looky here.
Still alive.
It's the Forgotten Knight.
No one has ever walked away from a Harbinger, let alone killed one.
What is a Harbinger?
A warrior handpicked by Aberoth. They hunt travelers, recruit them, or execute them. I've never seen any other outcome. Until now.
What now?
I'm not sure. This is something new. And I've nearly forgotten what new even feels like.
Have any ideas?
I need to retrace my steps. And yours. I need to understand what is happening, and what could happen next. Oh, and Traveler. You'll need to fight them in empowered timelines. I hope to see you back here soon. Alive.
Okay, and get some XP. View Forgotten Knight's faction panel while in the Shattered Road. Oops, it's... We want Forgotten Knight. No. Forgotten Knights fight against the Harbingers, protecting the timelines from their malice. Nemesis Egg of the Forgotten Chance. Plus 40% chance for Nemesis items to include an Egg of the Forgotten. It's our very first rank. Next one is going to be Stability Gain Chance. Plus 10% chance to gain twice the amount of stability when completing an Echo. And what else we got? Harbingers, including Aberoth, are twice as likely to drop a Harbinger's Needle. Okay. I don't know what a Harbinger's Needle is. Maximum forging potential gained from it empowering a nemesis is increased by plus 6. Okay. I don't know exactly what that ends up doing. Like, I don't know what empowering a nemesis is and how it increases. Like, is that just a flat bonus on FP for all items that drop from them? Yeah, I don't know. 20% additional Glyph of Envy drop chance from Harbingers, including Aberoth. Tiers of Sealed Affixes by empowering a Nemesis are 15% higher on average. Okay. More of that empowering thing. Gaze of Oribus grants +1 additional corruption. Neat. Blessings roll their value twice and pick the highest value. That's also nice. Harbingers, including Aberoth, are twice as likely to drop their specific uniques. That's also very nice. Slaying a Harbinger grants 1 additional Gaze of Oribus. Okay, cool. So we've killed the Harbinger of Ash. So lots of Harbingers to go. Okay, and the next Harbinger kill that counts has to be at least 100 corruption, which means we have to go into Empowered anyways. And we have to defeat Aberoth after defeating the remaining Harbingers by luring them out using the Harbinger Crest. Okay. Neat. Where are we out on Circle of Fortune? Exiled mages drop twice as many experimental items, and we're almost to uniques are twice as likely to have legendary potential. It's going to be very nice. Ooh, tier 7, twice as common at level 9 as well. Or rank 9, I guess, yeah. Boss specific reward, increased chance. Rares have a greater chance of becoming exalted. Prophecies grant twice as many items. Okay. Very nice. Do we keep this on us? Can we? Okay, we can transfer that. Did that go to keys? It did go to keys. Oh yeah, it is labeled as a key. Okay. Altar of Oblivion, huh? It's too well guarded to attack. Defeat a Harbinger in each timeline, then return with a Harbinger Eye. Okay. So we're guaranteed one fight. I'm guessing by killing the first Harbinger. We just need to kill all the other ones. And then we can fight Aberoth once. Okay. Let's pop on into Empowered. I think ending the storm is going to be the first one we want to clear. Yeah, we need his unique. We want Empowered. We get gloves from here. Where we want to go first? Let's go this way. And we'll see how we do in our first Empowered stuff. Siege Spire. Okay, we seem to be killing fast enough. A shrine up there. Let's get it. Ooh, freezing waves, very nice. Just in time to get up to the spire. Okay, yeah. No problem. Okay. It's Tempest Strike, which we can tear apart. And let's summon Scorpion. This is haste when you summon a totem. And then cold and lightning damage. The haste when we summon a totem would be nice, but I think I still need that crit. Yeah. I'm just gonna drop it. I don't need it. Alright, we can come up here, hit both the unique node and the idle node. Yay, shrine, right at the beginning. Fireball at nearby enemies. 2 siege spires. They're like, you know what's better than 1 siege spire? 2 siege spires. Ooh, but we have a harbinger victim here. Alright, let's kill everything around here. Physical damage, poison, that's going to be a tier 7. Poison resist, yeah. Alright. Let's come down here. I think I'm going to go clear both the spires and then come back for the Harbinger victim. So let's go down and get this one first. They keep saying impossible, but it keeps happening. I think they're not understanding what impossible means. Alright, Echo is cleared. What do we got here? So this got parry and mana. Tier 4 and tier 6. Okay. I could see that being useful. This got health regen exalt. Yay. That got movement speed exalt and a sealed hybrid health at tier 4. Those are some nice boots. Okay. Not necessarily for this character, they have int on them. But yeah, not bad at all. Increased effective haste as well. Nice Vanguard boots. This is the base melee crit. Cold and poison. Poison on hit. Is there anyone that uses cold and poison? The poison's a tier 1. We could try re-rolling it for someone. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. So the boots and the sword will be keeping, along with the usurpers.
Lightning cracks. Storm's rage. Storm's rage.
Yeah, that's way faster than using the spirit thorns. So the boots and the sword. Damage leech, no. Oh. Right, we needed another Exalt tab. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That should be Exalt 3. Didn't Didn't realize I was already up that high. Alright, let's shift these around a bit. There we go. Much better. Ooh, unique. Idols. Love it. Marina Ogre and a shrine right away. And the Ogre in visible distance. Alright. Amulet with Void Pen, tier 7. All attributes. Strength. Alright, let's go get this guy. Ooh, Glyph of Envy. And I walked right into that. I need to stop doing that. It's gonna get me deaded. Because I don't really have any crit reduction or avoidance. Void damage and minion stuff. Cold damage, dot, ignite, no. Murama's Hilt. Alright, let's go get some idols. Siege Spire again. Rude. Alright. I was looking at these gloves. Quit being rude. Alright. Oh, I walked right into that. Oh, man. Pay attention. Oh, I heard that. And a shrine, and another lizard. Oh, another Atera's Path. Might be better than what we're running right now. And I see a key or something over there. Yep, key. And a tier 7. We got over here. Let's kill this spire so we don't need to worry about it. Should have done that a while ago. Alright, what do we got on the ground here? A close call. And Hakar's Phoenix. Ooh, nice. It's only a +1. Welcome back from lunch, Marvel Man. Found a bundle set for PCU and Mobo on Micro Center. Few actually. Not sure what to go with or if it's even worth. I bet you could post on the Entropy Discord, and you'd probably get some good feedback, or the Serenity one. Let's see here. We're done in here. Put in your ARPG group just to put feelers out. Oh, that's a good choice as well. That's just poison damage and cold. Crit, cold, and lightning. Minion melee attack speed. So 2% critical strike chance for totems. Alright, this is the same amount of crit. But it's slightly better because we don't have any minions that do melee attacks, but we do occasionally have lightning damage. So that's going to be an upgrade for us. How about the rest of these? It's a health idol. Resistance. 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 Alright. And that's resistance, but it's a mage specific. That's almost max roll. Okay, we'll take it. Nope, that's a health idol. Okay, is this a better set of Atera's Path? Is 1% less movement speed, but 30 more health. Less healing effect. Less chance to summon vines. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the speed, at least right now. We're doing fine on health. And we got unique set gloves down there as well. Go for that. And I see another unique note up there. Siege Spires again. Whew. That was a lot of poison. There we go. Okay, now I see where we're gonna need more health scaling for our companions. Helm with fire aura damage. Interesting. But no. This map's fun. Definitely seeing where I could use some more damage. But our survivability feels pretty good. Alright, let's grab those. Oh. The siege spire comes down. Oh, another one of these. These guys are everywhere. Let's not stand in the poison. Alright. Down to the other spire. Oh. Almost missed these shards. Good density on here. I'm liking that. Stun, mana regain. Cold damage, increased stun. It's got cleanse as well, and dodge rating. It's only a tier 2 dodge. It might be worth it. Not for our character, but for some other. Oh, I heard that. And level 80. There we are. Alright, let's pick all this stuff up. Melee Void. No. Arakas with a 1 LP. CSA on a ring. This would be a good intermediary kind of ring where you're looking to build up that critical strike avoidance and you still need some resistances. Okay. I could see that. Let's also put another point into Ursine's strength. I don't remember where we go after we put the 5th point in. I don't remember. I'll have to look. Drill cores. Acid flask, werebear, summon scorp. Very excited for the scorpion and not scorpion. Is it scorpion and bear changes? It's summon bear and one of the other beastmaster ones. Which one was it? It's summon bear for sure is getting something. Was it raptor as well? One of the other three here is also getting some updates, some buffs. I don't remember which one now. But yeah, they said they did a lot for summon bear, which I'm very excited for. Give me a reason to try out a Beastmaster again. Good old summon bear. Alright, yeah, we'll hit this node and then come over to this unique node here and that idle node there. That's just set, so I don't really care. And we got a beacon there too. Orion, okay. Keeper's gloves with an LP. And we got a tier 5 experimental there. And a tier 6 experimental. Ooh, look at that. Alright. Some resistance. And a veil root. Okay. Let's find this guy. Oh, already know where he's at. That was quick. Still poison on the ground. Grab that gold, I guess. Oh, he is going down fast.
Epoch is ours! Raya, aid me!
And barely survived long enough to transform. Alright, off we go. OpenAI also helps you with PC questions. That makes sense. Any more gear upgrades for you? Oh, yeah. Right now, our first empowered timeline, we're doing Ending the Storm because we want a Stormcarved Testament as our relic. That way we auto-summon our Storm Totem. We need to go and run Temporal Sanctum and apply something to all of these uniques that we have LP for. We need to get LP on a Death Rattle. We need to get LP on a Terra's Path. We need an upgraded staff, though we just recently got this one, and it's decent. We could do better, but it's good. It's got an Exalted Minion affix, which is great. We could use some slightly better gloves, but in general, these ones are pretty good for us as well. We really need a helmet upgrade, but This is either the only Thorn Totem helmet we've found so far, or all of the ones that we found other than this one, we haven't gotten any Thorn Totem shards out of. So we've been hurting for Thorn Totem helmets, which is a little unfortunate. You can see this is level 32, and we probably got it right around that level as well. We've been using this helmet for a long time. Helmet's probably the biggest thing we need to upgrade. It's our only non-exalted piece. Well, non-exalted, non-unique, that we're not waiting for something. This I've kind of just ignored upgrading because we know we're going to replace it. And we're not really hurting right now. Okay, that was lightning resist. And then we need better idols as well. I got Fingers of the Phantom Mire. Evade replaced by Terrify. More damage to feared enemies. You have Swiftness. Increased attack speed, cast speed. Slow attackers immune to slow. Swiftness grants increased movement speed based on character level. Right, I forgot about that. So that's gloves with movement speed, essentially. But you lose your evade. And Laraka's with 1 LP once again. Up to here. And then over here. Should really do an experimental tab, but we don't really need it yet. Okay. We'll hit the XP node, then the unique, then the idols. Ooh, Harbinger victim nearby. To the south, huh? Increased necrotic damage on a lightning wand. Yeah, just what we wanted. Ooh, and a shrine. Doing the reef gate here, huh? I have a feeling this is going to be an ambush. How far do we need to go for this? Ambush down. Let's continue to go around and go get that Harbinger victim. I think this is a new set of items. An egg. All right. Changes into a random unique item if challenged or empowered. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So, we want... Let's put these in the right order. Maybe an upgraded Atera's Path. We only have one Legacy of the Quiet Forest. We only have one Death Rattle. I think we have a second Titan's Heart. Yeah, we have a Titan's Heart with LP. How much worse was that? Oh, right, it was the... Yeah, you know what? Let's try to get a better Titan's Heart. Boop. Alright. Armor was low, but health was higher? Yeah. So, I'm hoping that we roll some health on there, or maybe the void and necrotic resist that we need. Yeah. Any of that would be good. The humming bee, we could level with it. These gloves don't really do us any good. The boots do have movement speed on them and CSA. The boots aren't too shabby. We won't be using them on this character, but they might be good to apply to something. Well, they'll be good for another character. Let's empower. Oh, wow. You wrecked my poor dryad. Rude. Okay. Seeing a thing where I'm getting a graphical bug on the first handful of shards in here. I'm gonna go ahead and exit and relaunch the game. I don't know if it's just because I'm opening it up really quick and then doing something before it has a chance to finish rendering, or what. Okay, good. They put in the Steam news also about the new release date. That's good. See how it goes. Alright, is sound still good in OBS? Looks like it. Sham what? That'll put us back here. Well, might as well go grab some prophecies. We wanted this one, right? Yeah. Probably not going to be fighting Lagon at 250 anytime soon. It's just random runes. Discovery at 300. Shattering, removal, discovery at 120. Let's see what else we got. Unique jewelry could be good. Yeah, let's go for that. Got unique rings, unique jewelry, Oribus at 300 corruption. We don't really have points anyways. Wow, are we already...
Impossible.
Oh no, we are just barely getting into this. So yeah, we have the Exiled Mages drop twice as many experimental items, which we saw in the last Exiled Mage that we killed. Uniques are twice as likely to have LP. It's gonna be great. That's what we're working towards. Ending the storm is where we need to go. Alright, onto this unique node. Stormgate. Tier 7 void damage, alright. And a hybrid Hellas shard. Look at that. And ignite on a hit, no thank you. Minion melee damage, minion bow damage. Melee damage. Prophecy fulfilled. Alright. Melee damage, fire damage, dot for minions. Unvars twice. Okay. Those even have a range? They don't even have a range. Interesting. Health on kill, don't care. Oh wow. That just shot right through me. Ooh! Oh! Ah! I saw it too late. It's crystal elementals. Yeah, that was our first death. I think that was our first death. Well, that's unfortunate. I think that was the unique node. Yep, that was me just not paying enough attention. Alright, well, let's go get these idols then, instead. Savage Gate. Yeah, when I saw that I was taking some big hits, I should have backed up. Made sure my health was okay, but poor decision making with a migraine. There's a shrine. Drops gold, alright. Minion damage on a ring, not bad. Alright, I'll come back for that stuff. Let's finish the gate. Get out of that. I'm missing one of my Spriggans. There you go. Lightless Arbor. Cold damage, melee fire, dex, stun chance. Meh. No. Hello, you. Excuses? Exactly. Haste and minion melee attack speed. Not what we're looking for. Storm stacks and minion crit. That might be better than what we have. It's just a mid-roll on resistance there. Bad roll on resistance. That's a health idol. Wait, were any of those void? No. It's not shabby. Oh, right. I also wanted to check 34% minion critical strike chance. That is slightly better. Actually, 7% void. These go to 8%. I could potentially get better than that. Okay, so both those are health. That's health. Again, we want void res. What do we got? 7. So yeah, those right there are 14% void resist instead of just the 11 we have from that. There we go. Oops. General idol and health. Other set or unique gloves up there? Sure. Wangari spires. Yay. Alright, let's move. Oh, I see one of them over there.
What a bother.
Harbinger victim, very nice.
This'll be
Clear this area out a little bit. Okay. Minion health. Okay, not bad. Frailty on melee hit. Fire resist. These, I don't know what they got. Here, let's go.
Lightning crap! This is not over!
It's apparently not over. But it looks like it was over for him. Okay, run backwards. I'm alright with that. Melee Void. Crit. Tier 7. Tier 7. Alright, let's go get this one first. Oh, Shrine. Gotta go fast. Wait, didn't I click that shrine? I thought that was a speed shrine. I guess not. And I ran right through that damage area. I'm lucky that didn't kill me. Oh, they exploded into more. Back over here. Get these guys. Oh, one got away, I think. No, I think I got him. Alright, let me kill this spire so we have one less of those coming down. Alright. Let's gather all this junk. Mana. Melee, shock. Spell crit chance. No. Ring of Ascendance, very nice. Tier 7 mana. Health regen. Totem crit chance. I may take those shards. Let's kill this over here. And then go take care of the mage. Tornado there. Cold resist. Poison damage. Frailty and minion stuff. Woohoo! Yeah, gotta remember we don't have great defenses yet. Oh ho ho ho! Alright. It's a tier 3. It's a tier 4 for the traversal one. That's not bad. And what do we got here? The claw with an LP. Serpent's milk. Boo. Font the race with 8. And a tongue of the aberrant seer with 3. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. We're done in here. That one I was going to tear down. And that can go in here. Excellent. Ooh, got all 5 of the totem critical strike chance shards. Very nice. Go ahead and grab this. No, yeah. Then I think we're gonna go over and grab that beacon. Savage Gate. Of Envy, very nice. Pebble set. Hey, it's an ambush. Look at that. There we go. Okay. It's lightning resist. I do not have anywhere near the health I should have. I definitely need more health. Fire and lightning resist. Stormhide pause. But they... Oh yeah, that one. Those ones only have +1 to swipe. Okay, do I keep going out this way? It's 24 over there, that's 23. (24, 23). Alright, we'll go this way. We'll go through the arena key. Stupid arena key. Wangari. Alright. Oh, mana. Melee cold, melee lightning, health on melee hit. This might be an ambush as well. Oh, no, there he is. Shrine. Yeah. there's so many of them. Okay. I think I got all of them. Melee fire. That's actually not that bad of a setup. Transfer all of those now. And then hide and bring back. We'll grab that since it's a tier 7. Healing effect. Crit strike. Stun. Lightning damage. Fizz. Nope. Ooh, and a chest. Very nice. Chains of Ultros. There he is. Done and done. And, ooh, a runesmith chest. Very nice. Yeah. Minion. And his ward, increased fire. No implicit minion. So we're gonna steal the shards from that. And that's fizz resist. And an arena key. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't even care. Well, you know, I don't have any arena keys on this season. Alright. That for the Spriggan Form shard. This. We want to make sure we get those. There you go. Anything else? Nope. Let's do this. Oops. We'll just throw all the idols over here for right now, except... yeah, idols. There we go. Normal rarity. Yeah. Right? Is that what they count as? I'll just set it like that. I just don't want the unique idols to be going over here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I guess that's the other thing, is we're running around without a shield. We get the body armor minus 15%. But yeah, not having a shield can get dicey. I don't think we have parry either. Yeah. Alright, go for the unique / set gloves. Palorus. Ooh, and a shrine right away. Down he goes. Nice, 81. And Echo conquered. Block effectiveness. It's okay. Doesn't have any of the other stuff we'd want on a shield. 2 of those are maxed out. Yeah. Let's get another Ursine strength. Ooh, belt with minion damage. Percent health, cooldown recovery. We don't really need the cooldown recovery. We don't need the ward gain on potion use. And knowing my luck, if I applied this to Legacy, I'd get the cooldown recovery. It's not even a great roll on it either. Yeah, we'll grab it. Might not have a better option for a while. Malins. Extra fire damage and bleed converted to ignite. Now we got access to Summon Bear. Oh, there's a beacon and a pair of idle nodes there. Let's say, oh, that's just the stability information. All right, let's go here and hit both of these idle beacons. Ruby Captain. And a shrine right away, but it's only stunning. Cast speed. Necrotic. I guess that's okay. Poison, health, cold. Oh, what do we get? Haste and lightning. Probably not what we're looking for. It's a good resistance and health one. 15% void resist, which I think... No, void is where we're okay. It's necrotic that we have issues with. Chance to bleed on hit. Those are healing effectiveness and dot. What's this? Totem, elemental resist, and cold resistance. We can drop that. Vis and vitality. This doesn't have the crit that we need on it. Yeah, that can go as well. Pat!
The Pat Garrett cheered X100, the lost Langpoch.
The last Langpoch. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Guy's so far away. Alright. Fire resist, lightning resist, and let's go back and look at this. These do have movement speed and attunement. Also, ward decay on the implicit. They're low-level base type, though. And we'll skip them. And his angry cacti. That's true. They are very angry. Rude. You guys just coming up behind me and shooting arrows? Who taught them manners? That's the boss. Just came up and punched my face. Lagan is going to murderize us. I do not have enough health to fight this Lagan. That is double tier 6. It might be useful. Nice. I was hoping there'd be a Harbinger victim back here. There's usually something tucked away in these little dead ends. Cold resist, health on block, and that's a tier 7. Alright, so you got us increased minion health, tier 4, and that's it. Ugh, how disappointing. How incredibly disappointing. Wow, that's very sad. That just kept going on the frailty. That got mana and fire resist. Yay. With a sealed health. These boots just kept going on strength for some reason. Alright. You're not my mom. Alright, I guess this is fine. That's disappointing. I was hoping to get better out of that. There we go. Oh, I don't even know if I wanted those other two. The boots are okay. This is definitely garbage. Oh, that's a tier 7 though. I guess it's a double exalt. That's fine as well then. Yeah. Lightning resist. That's really not worth it, is it? It's less health. It's more minion health, but our minions have only died a couple of times. As long as I'm careful, they usually don't die. Five A's and a B? You're disappointing. Straight A's? Why not straight A plus? Alright, Hearten. Alright, and a chest right at the beginning? Love it. Which one? Merchants. Okay. Not the greatest chest. At least not for what we're playing. Okay, we gotta be careful. Those elementals hit us hard. Block chant, exalted block chants. A rascal only non-pirates could love. Alright, that's exalted. Oh, there's a blizzard down here. Okay, where's that elemental? Over here? Over here. Oh! Those things hurt. Alright, void damage. Yeah. Oh, there's a... another set of guys down there. Let's grab all this stuff that we missed. Resist. Resist. Yeah. Yes. I think that's everything here. Yeah. Looking for Hearten. So there's a good chance that this is an ambush, which is gonna suck in this zone. Hey, look, an ambush. And draw that guy away from his buddies. Nice. Tornado. Void resist. That's a terrible roll in that. I really like the feel of where they have the drop rate for the drop rate for Runes of Shattering. Feels really good now. It basically keeps up almost exactly with about the amount of gear I look to shatter. So this is a +6 reset. Probably want to go out further than that. Get at least a +10. Yeah. I do, however, want to grab these 2 nodes. So let's get the idols. Forge Soldier. Alright. We're really asking for it, letting all those mobs stay alive behind us. Oh, and there's another one back here. Yeah. And I see you, Elemental. There you are. Okay. Cold damage. Elemental. Yeah, might be okay. Cold and poison. Minion health. Necrotic. Okay, maybe. Health regen. Melee cold and melee lightning. No. Mana. Cold resist. Let's go across this way. Guy's sneaking up behind us. Rude. It's got health and minion damage on it. Maybe. Might be something to put onto a Stormcar's Testament that gets LP. Easy. Melee attack speed dot. poison damage. That okay, I could see that. Void damage, minion damage, necrotic resist, cooldown recovery. On a movement speed belt. If I'm really lucky, I could make that into something good. I could try. Alright. Okay. Damage while transformed and minion crit. Health and minion cold. We don't really do any minion cold. Minion crit and crit chance for totems. Yes, please. Resistance, res. It's a health one, but only a +2. And that's a low resistance roll. Alright. %3 health. That's 6, and that's 6. So, nope. Crit strike for totems and minion critical strike chance. 2%, 3%. Perfect. That, I think, is the actual combination that we want in that slot. So that's pretty great. And 22% minion crit, I think, is less than either of those. Yep. Summon Spriggan. And Serpent Strike. There we go. And yeah, maybe we can do something with that belt. We have lots of belts with options. Let's go for this. Hearten, once again. Shrine. Alright, what is that? That is Ice Beetle. Let's get this tier 7 crit multiplier. Nice. Barton is this way. Oh, another one? Let me check this first. Oh, there's 2 of them over there? Okay, we'll come back for these others. Hey, that guy's down. Oh, and we found a Harbinger victim. There we go. Okay. So, Blood of the Exile. Not bad. Yeah, really good for a bleed setup. Those guys are dangerous. Double Exalt. Not double tier 7, but double Exalt. Not bad. Okay, Harbinger, or Nemesis Victim. Ooh, we got another egg. Got a Grim Constitution. No ward while in combat. 150% of max health gained as ward decay threshold. 55% of max health gained as ward per second. Health block. Okay, so you basically have ward as a second health pool? Or no, more like an ablative shield. Where it's not something you can continuously replace. It's just you're going to have a good chunk of it that just sits there at a static value because it doesn't decay. But once you enter combat, that's what you have until you're out of combat again. Okay. That's kind of interesting. What do we want to put in here? I guess we could put the other pair of boots in here. The other Atera's Path. Or maybe even put our current ones in there. Yeah, let's put our current ones in there. I'm okay being without them for a little bit. Because these ones have more health anyway. So we'll be a little bit slower, but that's fine. Okay. Empower.
This is not over.
Okay, let's go get Harton. Ooh, Temporal Sanctum Key, very nice. Yeah, we definitely need some more damage. You can see as the enemies start getting like CSA and extra resistances that we're not really keeping up. Nice shrine right before the boss. Love it. Void squirrels for Harton.
Break yourself upon my body. No mercy. Get off my ship.
You're not on a ship. You're crazy. He's delusional, guys. What is going on here? That is Summon Wolf, not Summon Thorn Totem. Lovely. Lead. Yeah. And another Malin's. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those 5 shards, hopefully. We got one of them. Okay, and that is enough stability to do our quest. Gain a Gaze of Orbis when you defeat the boss. As quest echo are granted an option to choose a blessing. Orbis will be consumed when slaying Shade of Orbis to grant additional corruption. If you die while fighting such a shade, 1 Gaze of Orbis will be lost. Gaze of Orbis grants 12 additional corruption. Up to 4 stacks can be consumed at once. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty good timing to go fight the boss. 35% CSA, 15% more health, maybe not. Let's find a good node that we don't mind this boss having. Let's see here. Enrage at half health, no thank you. Increased damage, no thank you. Chance to slow on hit, that's not too bad. Enrage. Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll do this. And that will get rid of our last modifier, and then we'll go fight the boss. With no modifiers at all. Believe your goddess cannot save you now. Ooh, chest. What are we supposed to do here? Oh yeah, charge the beacon. Yay, prophecy. Tier 7 right there. Minion dodge rating. Just what I don't care about. And this is Runesmith's. Very nice. Yeah. Love to see it. Oh, and a Harbinger victim. Get it. Oh, maybe we can... we're not going to be able to get those back yet. Okay, what do these get? They got more armor. Perfect, okay. I would have liked some movement speed, but armor's good also, since they're some low-level items, so they don't have great armor. More health would have been good, too. These gloves got throwing damage. Shield's garbage. Grim Constitution got minion health. Interesting. Sure, let's empower. Alright. And continue on to the beacon. Wants me to submit peasants? Another one. Tier 7 parry chance. Interesting. Yeah, our damage is definitely low. Maybe we run some Temporal Sanctum before we go fight Lagan. Yeah, our health is also just so low. Like, we have a lot of incoming healing, but just our raw health is super low. You know, we'll just go fight Lagan, and we lose, no biggie. It's a +6 as well, so yeah, we'll probably keep going out this way. Okay, we have access to an arena key of memory if we need it. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight Lagan and then decide what to do from there. If we lose against Lagan, let's see here. Do I want to lure a Harbinger to this Echo? No, because I have a feeling I'm not gonna beat Lagan. So I don't want to waste the crest. I'm pretty sure that wastes the crest if I don't beat Lagan. Yeah. I don't know, I haven't messed with the Harbingers too much. Yeah, if we don't beat Lagan, I think I'm going to stop for the day. Because my migraine's still pretty bad. And I'm not going to be able to properly plan out what I need to do next if I can't beat him right now. But yeah, I think my health is too low for this fight. I think that's the main thing. I don't have enough health through my idols and through my gear to make this work yet. Let's give it a try. Also, my dodging isn't great right now, and that's kind of important here.
Is that the best you can do? Your blood to drop in my ocean.
I think I want to give my rage a bit of time to recover.
Survive my storms! You're starting to bore me. axe will shatter you.
Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. No, 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 no. Oh, no. I dodged the wrong direction.
Your blood will be but a drop in my ocean.
Okay, I was actually not doing too bad on the damage there. Not as bad as I thought I was going to do.
Can you survive?
And I think I would have been fine if I would have dodged the right direction. My...
You are starting to bore me.
what's it called? My Spriggans were dying too often. That was another issue. So we do need more minion health, or some more minion armor, or something of that sort. Okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna stop for today. This migraine's still really bad. And I'm gonna need to spend a little bit of time figuring out what I want to do next. Whether it's some Temporal Sanctum to burn some stuff into the LP on these items. I'm probably going to want to do one more Harbinger Victim to get back that other pair of Atera's Path, just to see what else it rolls. In fact, you know what? We can go a little bit longer. Let's go long enough to go get that back. We'll go out this way. Also, I thought if you lost against the boss, you lost stability. It looked like we could just go right back and fight him. Siege Golem, huh? This guy just following me around back there. Just ignoring him. Oh, get out of that. Am I facing both siege golems? No, I'm not. Okay. I do see a Harbinger Victim, so that's great. Okay. Shotgun hit, fizz damage, dot for minions. Let's come up and get this. Get our boots back. Healing effectiveness on an amulet? Sure. Be good for a sentinel. Alright, what do we got? Just the armor. I guess it doubles the armor on it. It's not too shabby. I also got lightning resist. I just exalted the physical damage. I got throwing damage and int. What a combo. What a combo. Tier 7 int, though. Alright, let's challenge him.
Sickening blade! Sickening blade!
I saw those guys sneaky over there. I'm gonna ignore the shield. Yeah, we'll swap those out. So we're at 1619 health and 42. So 1% more, but 50 less health. Yeah. This percentage armor didn't even really change because our armor's gone up. Alright, well, that's good enough for right now until we can find some with LP on them. Or another egg to toss the other pair into. Let's go get the siege golem. Probably down here's best. There we go. Poison res. It's lightning damage. Yeah, that's not bad. And minion damage. Let's get this other guy. Oh no, he despawned! That took too long. Was not paying attention. Forgot there was a second one. Definitely need more damage. And more survivability. We need more of everything. It's a warrior shrine. Nice. We get some spin to win. Alright, let's go get this guy. And we're done. Alright, let's put all this stuff away. I should maybe just gamble for a helmet, or maybe start checking the blacksmith for helmets, but the FP is going to be really low. We are having terrible luck on these helmets. Yeah, let's go gamble just a little bit.
Gold won't save you, but a blade might.
Not looking for a blade. Looking for a better helmet. It's got poison resist on it. Health and mana. 1 to 40, 21 to 40, 13 to 40. These are low level items too. Right, they don't have all level ranges of items anymore either. Well, this is the same tier as the one we have. Let's try a handful of these. Oh, right, and it's
This
not...
means you're due for a big one. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna sell that right back. Yeah, I don't really care to try any of the others. Refresh. Okay. Crit and minion crit? Okay, that's not bad. Let's try it. Magic.
Interested in another try?
16 FP. It's less armor. No resist on it. And yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have the shards for the Summon Thorn Totem. Yeah, that only has 1 on it. It's 500 to refresh. Alright,
Fine
what do we
choice.
get?
You have a good eye.
CSA, Strength, and Lightning Resist. Still no good for us. Although, how many CSA shards do I have? 19. Not a whole lot. We'll go ahead and break that down. We got 1.
You feeling lucky?
13 to 40, but not the right helmet type. Gamble a little bit more. These are all... yeah, the minion crit ones.
That's a winner.
That's Storm Totem, not Thorn Totem. It is a good one if we were wanting a Storm Totem bonus.
Excellent choice.
No.
Not bad.
Eh. Disagree. We'll sell... oh. We'll sell that back. We'll definitely break that one down. I'll probably break that down for the CSA. It's Sentinel. Those are all low level. Alright, let's try this one.
Not bad.
Lead duration.
Looks powerful.
No, it's not. This guy's such a liar.
Want to go again?
Sell that. Sell that. I could probably use the bleed duration shards. What are we at? 651? Yeah, we'll do a little bit more. This will probably be the last set. We have 4 of them to roll here. I'm just
Maybe
going to
it'll
roll
help you
all of
along
them.
the way. Excellent choice. Not bad. Interested in another try?
Minion dodge rating. No, thank you. Vitality and elemental resist. Spell damage with Tempest Strike. I'll get the shards for that at least. Spell damage, minion spell damage. Yeah, that's nice and all, but I need that Thorn Totem. And I can't guarantee that I get the Thorn Totem shard from that, because I have to shatter it. There's a really good chance I don't get the Thorn Totem shard. Plus health regen and endurance is not great. Well, I guess the endurance is okay. Yeah, I'll shatter that for the shards. Yeah, I'll shatter all of those. Well, we at least get some shards out of this. Well, hopefully. I'm not even looking at what we actually get. Storm Totem. Didn't really get everything we wanted there.
Impossible.
Oops. Okay, now I think we're done for the day. It's a little early, but yeah, I think I need to get rid of this migraine before I figure out what I'm doing next. If I'm feeling well enough, probably more Cosmeteer tomorrow. Maybe I'll get back into Pillars 2. I would like to finish that. We were a good chunk of the way through it. Probably like 2/3 of the way through. Maybe only half. I don't remember. It felt like we were a good ways through, but I think we still had like half the map to go. Though I don't know if they actually used the entire map in that game. But it seemed like at least the bottom half they used the entire map. Alright. Yeah, we'll figure it out tomorrow. Let's find someone to raid. I'm gonna raid out a category. That way I don't need to figure out someone that is worth raiding. Oh, hey, it's... well, maybe not that one. Seeing if there's anybody playing anything remotely like this. A lot of people on my list streaming right now. Birdie Rage is playing Mass Effect. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go. It's their Twitch anniversary month. I'm actually not sure when their actual Twitch anniversary is. Let's go ahead and start that raid up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the bits and hanging out, lurking. Greatly appreciate it. Sorry for the early end, but yeah, I need to take care of this migraine. We'll be on at 11 a.m. Central US time tomorrow, 1600 UTC. Thanks again, and I'll see ya.